What is up, everybody? This is your host, SuperSight, and welcome back to another video of Heyday. And in this video, I'm going to be answering your questions regarding Heyday under the search term can, such as can Heyday do this, can Heyday do that, and whatnot. So I'll be answering them, and good to have you here. I do regular Heyday content. I'm a Heyday YouTuber, got the Heyday every year's Heyday. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's answer your questions, and hopefully it helps. Feel free to submit other questions you have below that you'd like to see answered in the future. So, first question for can. Now, this is a series, so you can see there's all sorts of different ones. So I've done and then next time I'll be doing like which or how or what, and so I'll be going through the different questions and hopefully answering all your questions. So there's a lot of questions, about 100. But okay, first question for can. Can I play Heyday on my laptop? Yes, you can via this application called BlueStacks. I wouldn't recommend it though, because if your account gets lost, if it gets hacked, if you have issues, you don't get support from the Heyday team. Much better if you play on your phone or your iPad or your tablet. Okay, next question. Can you play Heyday on the computer? Yes, you can play Heyday on the computer on an application called BlueStacks, but I wouldn't recommend it because if you do, and if there's issues, you don't get support from the Heyday team. So I would recommend you play it on a and it's much better experience than that to play it on a mobile phone or an iPad or a tablet. And also, for the record, why you guys wonder why you repeating questions, it's just the format of the video, so it's not like I'm forgetting that I just answered that. Okay, anyway, okay, because I don't expect people to watch this whole video just due to the format I'm doing it, so I'm just answering it as if they just came for that certain section to watch. Okay, next question is, can you play Heyday offline? No, you cannot play Heyday offline. Heyday is an online game, so you have to be connected to the internet in order to play it. Otherwise, you're unable to play it. It doesn't work offline. You have to be connected with Wi-Fi or cellular or whatnot. Okay, next question, and it's going to stay that way also, so you're always going to have internet to play it. Can you play Heyday on a laptop? And it's slightly different wording, hence we get the same question. So, can you play Heyday on a laptop? Yes, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it because if you have issues with it, if your account gets lost, if your account gets hacked, if there's anything that goes wrong with your account, you lose it. There's no Heyday support team for that. They're just there for the mobile phones, for basically, yeah, iOS or Android devices for the phones, iPads, and tablets. Okay, next question is, can I play Heyday on my PC? Yes, you can play Heyday on your PC, but I wouldn't recommend it because if your account has issues, if it gets hacked, if it gets lost, then you will indeed lose your account and you won't be able to get it back. The Heyday team does not support, they don't provide support for people that use it on their PC or their laptop. Okay, next question is, can't download Heyday update. Okay, so that's probably, sometimes that happens right when the update comes out, and so lots of people are trying to download it. It hasn't rolled out in every country and that, so sometimes you just have to wait a bit, give it a few hours, and you should be able to indeed download it. Okay, next question is, can't install Heyday on Android? Okay, so some things that may be worth checking. Can your device support it? Is it an upgradable device to do it? If you search, there's a website that shows, like a web page that shows what device you need to have, like the iOS. I think it's iOS 11 or no, iOS I think 10 and above in order to play it, but I'm not sure about Android. Also check is there enough space on your device, different things like that which may indeed prevent you from downloading it. And I think in certain countries you're also not able to play it. Okay, there we go. So next one, can't connect Heyday. Yeah, a few things I'm gonna answer right there. So can't connect Heyday. Is it like you can't connect to the game? Make sure you're connected to internet. Okay, and if you can't connect to Heyday, as in you can't connect it to your Supercell ID, there is indeed help forms in order how to do that. Okay, next question. Can't play Heyday. Okay, so can't play Heyday. Perhaps there's an update or a maintenance fix, and so you might just have to wait before you can play it again. You need to be more specific on what your question is, and you're welcome to answer in this comment section, and I'll be able to answer it if you give a bit more clarity on why you can't play it. Will it not load up? Is it lagging? Yes. Okay, next question is, can't load Heyday. Okay, so sometimes I've even had that, where it doesn't load in. Sometimes if you refresh it, so you double tap the home button, swipe up, or on the Android you sort of do the thing and then delete it, and then open it up again, often it then works after that. Okay, there we go. Next question is, can't connect Heyday to Facebook. Okay, so if you can't connect Heyday to Facebook, you can check the troubleshooting, like they have on that. The Heyday forums has a great Q&A on how to do different things like that. I'm not familiar, I've never actually... I don't really know any stuff. I don't really know how to do the Heyday into Facebook thing. I always use Supercell ID. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so sorry, can't really answer that one. Next question, can't get Heyday update. Okay, so if that's the case, probably just wait a little bit. Often it takes a while to roll out in different countries. and sometimes for iOS systems it's slower or whatnot, or for Android it might be slower. So you just have to wait a little bit, give it a day or give it a few hours, and it should come right. Okay, next one. Can't update Heyday on my iPad. Okay, so if you can't update Heyday on your iPad, I'd recommend waiting for, like, often when they release updates, it takes a while before you can indeed download them. So you do have to wait a little bit, and then it should be good, and then you should be fine to go. It often takes a while to come to certain countries, takes a little bit longer, or to iOS devices or whatnot. So just wait it out, and it should be all good. Okay, there we go. Next one. Can't open Heyday app. Okay, so there might be a few different reasons for that. It might be that you've been banned, although generally it would still allow you to open it, but then, so you're probably not banned. Okay, there we go. So if you can't open the Heyday app, that would probably mean maybe you have to reinstall it. Maybe if you uninstall it and reinstall it, perhaps that would help. Other suggestions why you can't open the Heyday app. Maybe you don't have enough space. I'm not too sure on that one. Sorry. Okay, there we go. You need to give more specifics. Like, is it from when you just downloaded it, or you've had it on your device for ages and suddenly can't download it? Need a little bit more detail on that one. Okay, there we go. Can't open Heyday. Okay, so similar situation as the last one. If you can't open Heyday, it may be that I really don't know why. Have you just installed it? And I'm happy to answer these questions in the comments. And then it won't open, or you've had it for ages and it won't open. Have you just updated it and it won't open? I need a little bit more detail on that one. Okay, there we go. Can't update Heyday in 2018. Okay, well, also, can't update Heyday 2019, it would be the same situation. You normally have to wait a little bit when updates come out in order to be able to update them, because they come out in different countries slower or later. And so, yeah, you just have to give it a few hours, and then you should be good to be able to update it, because it normally takes a while for the update to roll out all across the world. Okay, next question. Can't update Heyday. Okay, so if you can't update Heyday, I'd recommend waiting a little bit, because otherwise you have the issue where there's, like, sometimes these updates, and then they don't come out everywhere all the time, or they don't come out on all the devices at the same time, and so often you have to wait a little bit before it can update. And so, yeah, just give it a bit of time, give it a few hours, and then it should be fine to update, and then you should be able to update it and play Heyday again. Okay, next question. Can Heyday animals die? I actually love the fact it's a different type of question. It's a won't open, won't update. Okay, great question. Can Heyday animals die? No, they cannot die. The Heyday animals don't die. And so, they're all good. They're all good. But be sure to feed them if you have feed. Okay, there we go. Next question is, can Heyday be played on PC? Yes, it can be played on PC, but I wouldn't recommend it, because if you have issues, and if you have different problems with it, it means that then you can't, then you get support from the Heyday team. So I wouldn't recommend it. Stick with the mobile phone, or the iPad, or the tablet, or whatnot. Okay, and the final question is, can Heyday be hacked? Well, can your account be hacked? Yes, but hopefully not. If you've secured it well, it shouldn't be hacked, and don't go onto the scammer websites. And can Heyday be hacked? Definitely don't do that. I think it can be, it can be kind of hacked, and so you can have unlimited coins. I don't even know if it can be hacked. Anyway, I don't know. Whatever your question is regarding to can I hack it, don't do it. Don't go there. If you do, your account will get banned and you won't be able to play Heyday anymore. So don't try that at home. Just don't try it. Anyway, that'll wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope some of your questions were answered. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions. Be sure to check out other Heyday channel content and also the series of different questions that I'll be answering. A lot of repetition in there, answering all those same similar search terms just for the purposes of the format of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Smash that like, and I'll see you all tomorrow.